Surprised to see me, are you? Brushing the dirt from my armor was no easy task. But after your friend Grace told me you were here alone, I had to come. My heart was conflicted. But in the end, I took an oath as the protector of the kingdom, not a single ruler. I won't forget that again. Of course, it seems I arrived too late. Hearing the ruckus and seeing the smoke, I assume you succeeded in disrupting their war preparations? Well, there's something to be grateful for. Even if I am a little disappointed I missed all the action. Perhaps we don't stop there. You see, I know where Sir Gawain and Lochner are conspiring in darkness to steal all our souls. They're in Gawain's ancestral home, Corbenic Castle. I thought you might. It is indeed best for Pridewind that the Knight Regent is safe and fortifying the keep. You and I are more expendable. Make no mistake, Gawain is every bit a knight of legend, and Lochnear's a diabolical snake. This will not be an easy fight, but it is a necessary one. Ha! Then let's get on with it, shall we? Corbenic Castle is just across the water to the west. I will go ahead and scout the castle's defenses. Don't take long.
Aha! There's my honey! I mean, my honeycombs. I wasn't calling you my honey. That would be absurd. Yes, this is fantastic! I'm gonna whip us up some honey cakes right away. You did me a good turn with my devil's honey. I'm thinking I might have another favor to ask, if you've got the time. Seeing as how everyone is talking about battening down the hatches here to protect against the lost, I think we need to stock up on spirits. And I think I might know a spot to get our hands on some perfectly aged wine from the old world. Bess said sure. Grab as many jars of wine as you can find there. We'll celebrate a little while we still have the time. Who knows what'll happen tomorrow?
Tarigi Napu.
Oh, yeah. I can feel the party coming on already. We got wine and honey cakes. It's gonna be a feast.
Bitog Ark! Bitog Ark! Tog Hoon!
Here we are, home to one of King Artorius' greatest knights and his heir. It was a bastion of valor back then. Today, it's a monument to darkness. I look to the ramparts and I recognize many knights, now lost. They were dear friends. This will not be easy for me. No, but I do. This is my duty, and I am sworn to it. You can attack from the gates, and I will use a hidden entrance on the other side of the castle. Your courage is unquestionable, and I've witnessed your prowess in battle. I will fight my way up from below, and we will confront Gawain together. Gawain and Lochner must be defeated, whatever it takes. Godspeed to us both, friend.
My liege, it is now my honor to join you, without reservation. Raise your sword. And now, you shall be the first to experience the King's justice. My lord, I leave this wretch to you.
for the glory of Avalon. Until the end of eternity. I am sorry I arrived late to Gawain's Hall. The Lost Knights fought fiercely and with cold resolve. I arrived only in time to see Lochmere fall. Your courage and valor have spared Prydwen from a dreadful fate. The Knight Regent will undoubtedly want to cover your chest in medals. Of course. She has led us admirably for many decades now, and the people adore her. Probably even more after this. With Gawain exposed and defeated, however, the question of the true heir is settled. It might clear the way for a new monarch. Now that is an excellent idea. I can think of no one more deserving. A new queen to lead us into a new age, with new hopes and vision for the future. I will go to Prydwen to share Gawain's sorry end. And I will discuss your suggestion. You must come too. If there is to be a coronation, you must attend.
Really? You found something that belonged to my family? What is it? Who are they? Where can I meet them? Ooh, give me that. Sure, she was a prestigious knight in the time of Artorius himself. I can't believe it. This knight business runs in my blood. Thank you for bringing this to me. I'm going to keep it as a reminder.
This is already more fanfare than I had hoped for.
As far as coronations go, I would say this is fairly modest.
A ceremony befitting our humble new queen.
Queen. I'm not not sure I'll ever get used to hearing that.
No more stalling, my queen. People of Pridewind, honored guests. Together, we have endured great hardships. But despite it all, a steady hand has guided us through the storm. May I present to you Queen Jinjay of Pridewind.
I'm glad you made it. We waited as long as we could. I think the people of Pridewind wanted to ensure all the preparations for Gawain were put to use. But it wouldn't have felt right without you. This victory really belongs to you, truly. And Priscilla's account of your heroics only reinforces that. I'll take the compliment. I'll need all the confidence I can get if I'm to rule this land as a monarch. I still haven't quite got used to the idea. I was hoping your friend Grace would make an appearance today, but I guess she meant it when she said she was heading north. But what's next for you? You would make a fine knight, and we sorely need to rebuild the Order. But I also understand if voices are calling you elsewhere. You hear the voice of corruption? I've heard legends of its insidious torment. What an awful burden you must bear. I had no idea. In the days of Artorias, they say it was the voice of Myrddin that called knights to evil. It drove them mad. I know of no cure, but there's an old man who comes to Pridewind now and then. He goes on and on about corruption. Some say he's deranged, but I see wisdom in his eyes. He fishes the East River. Perhaps if you seek him out, he will help you.
On the surface, we are still and quiet. But there is a struggle in the darkness below. The outcome? Unpredictable. Away with you, ghost. You'll scare away the fish. I remember you not, and care not to, even if I could. I offer you nothing, but you remain. I can give you a name, if that would help. Some have called me Jonas. There are other names, but they will not speak themselves. One is enough, I think. Only those who seek misery would ask such a thing. You should banish your misery, like I have banished mine. If you do not, only terrible things can come of it. I do not see a hole in your head. Perhaps a hole in your mind. The stones to the north are useful to fill such holes. You can read them if you can find them. Replace your ghost with others.
Old stones have nothing but irrelevant answers to forgotten questions. You will not find truth here.
In memory of Soul Warden Ramanos Agalar, bearer of the eternal torch, who served as straddled sentinels. All souls came back, but he held steadfast against the darkness until the last. May his sacrifice be a lesson to all who come after. In memory of Soul Warden Christina Crest, whose gaze never wavered. Her pursuit of humanity's best nature, her defiance of darkness, and her calm wisdom kept the flame of our hopes burning until the last. May her sacrifice be a lesson to all who come after.
This place is familiar. My feet remember what my mind does not. Have you found any new voices, Hunted One? What were they? My mind itches. Yes, at that word. Perhaps this is where my ghost lives. That cave. Yes, inside it. Something that needs retrieving. Ghosts are loud here. This place remembers sorrow. My bones rattled with it. You went into the cave. What did you find? What does anything do in a bear cave? Perhaps it was napping. Yet there is pain in the rent cloth. Shame, too. How odd. The voice of that ghost has faded, but there are yet others in the stones to the north. Go. I won't be long behind.
In memory of Soul Warden Reyes Vitan, devoted servant of the Order, he took no pride, no ambition in our sacred duty. All that was asked, and much that was not, he gave willingly. By his example, did others embrace our greater purpose. May his sacrifice be a lesson to all who come after. In memory of Soul Warden Constanza Soberian, who gave all that was to be given. May her sacrifice be a lesson for those who come after.
I hear my own voice, faint but in chorus with the ghosts here. My hands on the stone, my memories given to the land and taken from my soul. A mercy, perhaps. It was corruption. It took their souls, those voices lost to time. It will take all of us before the sun sets on the world. You sooner, if your voice cannot be silenced. But there are answers here. A path that leads where many have sought to go. Those who would stand against the corruption. You speak of that voice that assaults your mind. This path may be the only way to see it silenced. A valiant effort to stem the tide, perhaps. Or more likely to simply take a stand against the inevitable. There are no final answers here, nor anywhere. But it may yet be a reprieve for one who has been marked, such as you. The voice you hear is not heard by all, and the power it pursues has become your burden to bear. Go on then. Seek the strength of the Soul Wardens. Face the trial in the tomb of old warriors. It may be your only hope.
Greetings, traveler. You have the air of one new to Aeternum, so I pray the fires of hope still burn within your heart. I have taken on a daunting quest to bring aid to the needy, but I am the one now in need of assistance. Greetings, traveler. I have taken on a daunting quest. It's painful to admit, but when the Olcott farm fell to the lost, I offered to help them reclaim their valuables. I came here with the old man Felden Olcott, but the withered are too many. I had no choice but to run. He refuses to flee, and I'm too shaken to go back. Please speak with him and get him to leave before he too becomes lost. You must convince him. It's not worth risking his soul for a handful of material possessions. Greetings, traveler. I have taken it. I came here with he refused.
Decades. Nearly a century we worked this land, only to have it fall to the lost. My family took refuge in town, but we have nothing beyond the clothes we wore when we fled. Young Florina, this whole venture was her idea. Save your breath, stranger. I'm not leaving with nothing to show for it. I don't care about the coin, but the memories. If you help me reclaim our keepsakes, I'll go. I'll be safe enough right here until you get back. I've dealt with the lost before. If you take too long, I'll come in there myself. This is still my farm, you know. Oh. Well, now, I was having doubts, but here you are, just as you promised. This means a lot. Covenant Initiate Florina returned to Oxborough discouraged. Perhaps you should speak with her.